Now there's yet another reason for visitors to flock to the Palace of Versailles, already one of France's biggest tourist attractions. The new Water Theatre Grove is located some 400 meters north of the palace. It adds a dash of modern art to the traditional gardens.
Of course it's daring, but creativity is always daring. At Versailles, people see what was created before and what's being created today without betraying its history.
The new fountain and surroundings are the work of landscape architect Louis Benech and glass artist Jean-Michel Othoniel. In 2011, they were the winners of a competition, beating out 26 other submissions.
I wanted to work with someone whose creations reminded me of childhood and whose art appeals to everyone. I found Jean-Michel Othoniel, and I'm very happy with my choice.
It's impressive to get the chance to create a work for the Palace of Versailles that will always remain there. It's not like a short-term exhibition where you can indulge in extravagances.
This contemporary creation is a first for Versailles because it will remain here permanently. Until now, contemporary artists like Jeff Koons and Joanna Vasconcelos have exhibited their works at the palace, but only temporarily.
The palace isn't a museum in which time has stood still. Even during the time of Louis XIV, Versailles was a creative place. It's our duty to welcome artists, as long as their works are in keeping with the palace.
Jean-Michel found inspiration for his new creation in Louis XIV himself. During his research, he discovered the Sun King's sketches of his garden and his love of dance. The three water sculptures represent three different dances. The opening was also inaugurated with a dance, performed by the renowned LA Dance Project.
I transformed the early Baroque dances into sculptures. When you see them, you'll recognize my personal style, but it also makes you think of the Sun King. Louis XIV was a king who liked to combine various art forms, and he was fond of dancing. 300 years ago, he danced here himself.
The project took 4 years to complete.
I've never worked this long on a project. The 2,000 glass beads were blown in Switzerland, the 4 blue ones in Murano, Italy. 22,000 sheets of gold leaf went into the beads. Then there was the technical system, the pumps and cables. It was incredible work, but worth it.
The grove covers an area of 1.5 hectares. Though much of the foliage isn't visible yet, as the plants still need time to grow.
You can't see it yet, but the treetops will grow together and form a circle. Light will come from the ground and the water, but the rest will be quite dark because they're evergreens. A garden grows slower than a person, but it's similar. A person is mature at 40. In 30 years, this garden will look like something.
For now, there are no plans for similar projects here. Whether you're a lover of historical architecture or prefer contemporary artworks, there's something for everyone at Versailles.